clearance lines show the ample in color, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, working properly at all times. Front headlights, front headlights are not missing. Bent, broken, cracked, properly mounted. Hiding, loading, signal, left and right, and four-way flash should be ample in color and working properly at all times. Handless truck, check for leaks, awareness, or force only. Coolant residue, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking, and at the proper lever cap, always tight and sacred if you need to add coolant and will add it first. Only when my truck is cool enough to do so. Divider hose have no abrasion, bevel cuts, no leaking, and clamps are secured on both ends of the hose. Water pump is bent driven, firmly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking, and my build do not have more than 3/4 of an inch of a blade or inch of a blade. At not build driven, firmly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not missing bolts or parts. Built has no more than 3/4 inch of blade. I have no loose wheels, all in good condition. Not afraid and no ego type used. Pulse leading reservoir is properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking, and proper lever hose have no abrasion, bubble cuts. Oil tip stick is well and check my oil lever to make sure is at the proper level at all times. Oil cap is tight and secret, and I will add oil here if necessary. Pulse leading pump is properly mounted to the air compressor and not bent, broken, cracked, and not leaking air compressor fuel. Driven properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, and not leaking. Steering shaft, not bent, broken, cracked, no more than 2 inch over free blade. U-joints properly lubricated. Steering gear box and hose properly mounted. Not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking. Steering linkage, pitman arm, drag link, steering knuckles, tie rod ends are all properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Castle nuts and cut pins properly mounted, not missing. Spring mounts properly mounted, not missing boots, not bent, broken, cracked. Leaf spring is not shaft, not bent, broken, cracked. Secured with U-boots and spacers. U-boots are secured to axial and not missing any boots, not bent, broken, cracked. Shock absorber is properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, and not leaking hydraulic fluid. Brake hose and airless have no abrasion, bubbles, cuts. No leaking and are secured with column at both ends. Brick chamber. Clamps around the chamber are properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, and not leaking. Slack adjust is properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Slacks adjust with a pin and a body key properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, no more than 1 inch over free brake when brakes are released. Brake trim, not bent, broken, cracked, not equal width, properly mounted. Brake shoes have no less than 1/4 inch over thickness. Boogie landing, not bent, broken, cracked, free from oil, grease, and white powder, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Front tire should be fronted inflated to 100 psi or at manufacturer specification, and I will check the pressure with a tire gauge. Even one tread, no news, abrasion, bubble, cuts, not leaking, and tire tips no less than 432 value, slim, not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking, no recap tires in the front. Rim is not bent, broken, cracked, properly mounted, no equal width. Large nuts are present, none missing. No rust trails or shiny trails. That would indicate large nuts are loose. Top seal, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not missing and loose, and no leaking, and properly levered. And properly levered. Secretary D, seal area and side mirrors, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, clean, no equal stick. Door opens and closes easy. Secret with a rubber seal all the way around, not rated forward. Door finger, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, and no missing bolts. Turn signal left and right and four-way flags. Amber in color, properly mounted, not missing bolts. Cracked, not missing nuts and bolts. No slippery substance or debris. Full tank, not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking, with side staple mounts and side rubber seal, not rapid torn. To prevent metal on metal contact. Full cup, properly secured with rubber seal, not rapid torn. Try and tie T-bar intact. Check and nice seal tank for leaks. Battery box. Batteries are secret. Connections are tight and C cables are present. Battery connection should not show signs of excessive correction. Check that the battery box and cover is not damaged and is sacred. Exhaust system properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, and no sign of soot and wear, only on the tip of the exhaust. From properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not missing any nuts and bolts. Driver shaft properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, secured with U-tools and properly lubricated on both ends. Coker bar properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not missing nuts or bolts. Brake chamber and clamp properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Airlines has no abrasion, bubble cuts, not leaking. Slack dust is properly mounted, not今天人 特别多，而且他们不是从那直线都转到这边，所以今天是一个非常坚决的。Slack others is probably mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Free road has no more than 2 inches of free play. When brakes are released, both probably mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not equal wings, probably mounted. Brake shoes have no less than 1/4 inch of thickness. Crack landing, not bent, broken, cracked. Free from oil, grease, and white powder, probably mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Spring mount, probably mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not missing any nuts and bolts. Leaf spring, not shaft, probably mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not equal wetness. U-boots are sacred to action and not missing any boots, not bent, broken, cracked. Real tracked dual tires are probably inflated to 100 psi of manufacturer specification, and I will check the pressure with a tire gauge. Tire dips no less than 232, even worn, no news and secrets, no aberration bubble cuts. This can be recovered. Value steam, not broken, cracked, not leaking. Real tracked rims are bubbled together, cutting. Probably mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not equal width with a 4-inch gap, free from debris. All my large nuts are all present, not missing. No shiny chips or rust traces that would indicate they are loose. Splash tubes probably mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not missing. Rapid torn. Actual seal probably mounted, not missing boots, probably oil and not leaking. Shock absorber probably mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking. Hydraulic flat. Airbag mounts probably mounted to the frame, but not bent, broken, cracked. Airbags probably mounted, not real tire lines. Over my truck have my 10 signal 4-way flashes and should be red in color, probably mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, working properly. Fixed wheel, coupling system, islands, blue for service, red for emergency, have no aberration, bubble cuts, not leaking, and probably mounted to the truck and to the trailer. Glad handles, probably mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, should have 2 seals in good condition, not rapidly torn, or dry looking. Electric cable, green in color, no frizz and no improper cut or recuts. Platform properly mounted to the frame, not bent, broken, cracked, with the mounting hooks properly secured, corporate, not bent, broken, cracked, and in good condition. Skid plant properly greased to prevent steering problem, patting freely, and no gap between my apron and the ski light. Pivot pins properly intact, holding my skid light to my platform, not bent, broken, cracked. Locking tube fully around the shack of the pins, not bent, broken, cracked, and in good condition. Release handle lever in the locking position at all times. Slicking fixed wheel locking pins properly mounted bent, broken, cracked in the locking position at all times. Section C, trailer headboard appropriate mounting, not bent, broken, cracked, not missing levers. Clearance light, appropriate mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Amber in color, which indicate the heat and weight shift. Trailer panel, secret, not missing, not rated or torn. Landing gear, properly mounted. Properly weighted, no equal weight. To the trailer, not bent, broken, cracked. My landing gear goods lift freely, not bent, broken, cracked, and in good condition. Landing gear, not bent, broken, cracked. Secret in the lock position, always all the way up as far as it goes. Trailer, frame, and cross members properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, and no missing goods. Trailer due ties are properly inflated to 100 psi or manufacturer specification, and I will check the tie pressure with a tie gauge. Tie gauge 是 no less than 232 evenly worn, no nails or secrets or abrasion bubble cuts. This can be recovered. Value steam, not bent, broken, not leaking. Trailer rim are bubbled together, touching properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Not equal windows with a 4-inch gap freely over debris. All my lucky nuts are all present, not missing. No shiny chips or rust trails that would indicate that they are loose. Spring mounts are properly weighted, no equal width, not bent, broken, cracked, with torque bar, secret, not bent, broken, cracked. Leaf spring, not shaft, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not equal windows. U-boots are secret to axial and not missing any boots, not bent, broken, cracked. U-brake chamber and clamp properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. My airlines have no abrasion, bubble cuts, not leaking. Slack dust is properly mounted and not bent, broken, cracked. Push rod has no more than 2 inch of free play when brakes are released. Brake chamber. Brake drum, not bent, broken, cracked, not equal width or dimension. Brake shoes, no less than 1/4 inch of thickness. Brake lining, not bent, broken, cracked, free from debris, oil, grease, or white powder. Brake hose, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking. Hub seal, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, not leaking, properly oil level. Trailer rear light door. Rear trailer lights are red in color, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked, working properly. My inner lights are brake lights and outer lights are my turn signal and 4-way flashes. Trailer doors open and close properly, not bent, broken, cracked, and secret with all the tension cover and not missing any boots. Door handles is in the lock position, properly mounted, not bent, broken, cracked. Splash guild, rappel or torn, properly mounted and not missing. Sliding pinto hook is good condition. No except well is properly mounted, not missing nuts or bolts, and the cut pin is in place.